In this lesson, we're going to be creating the function that's actually going to recharge our stun gun. Currently, over here in MonDevelop, we can see that we have the checking for when we need a recharge happening, and we have this print statement happening when we need to be recharging. So now let's go ahead and make the function that's going to replace this here. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a new function. It's going to be a void function called recharge stun gun. And what we need to do in here, the first thing we need to do is we need to check to see if our slider bar has been set to false, as it does up here when we run out of energy, because that is going to make the actual recharging of the stun gun not noticeable, because the slider bar is just going to be disappeared. So we need to go ahead and turn it back on so you can actually see it. And so I'm going to go ahead and make a check to see if it's off. So if the slider bar, and then we can access whether or not it's on or off just by saying active self. And so this is going to return true if it's on and false if it's off. So we actually want the code inside this if statement to get executed if this returns false. So I'm going to go ahead and put a not in front of this. So basically it's going to say if not on, then go ahead and do this stuff. So what do we need to do in here? Well, we need to just turn it back on. So I'm going to go ahead and say slider bar dot active set active, and we're going to set that to true. So there we go. So now our slider bar will be back on in case it was off. And what we're going to do is we're going to set our fraction of energy. So fraction of energy equal to, and we're going to use the mathf.max function because we're going to use the min one, because what we're going to do is we're going to be increasing this slowly until we get back up to 1, so back up to the max energy, and we don't want it to go over 1, so that's where we're going to have 1 be our second value. So our first value is going to be the value we're calculating, and we're going to do it in a similar way we've done it before. So I'm going to go ahead and just copy this thing here, which is what is draining the energy. So right here, it's going to be our fraction of energy minus the energy depletion speed times the time.delta time to make it frame rate independent. Just going to copy that, put it in here, and I'm just going to change this minus to a plus because we're going to be adding the energy depletion speed onto this. So we're increasing it, and then comma 1. So once again, the min function is just going to return the minimum between these two, between what this is calculating and then the 1. So it should never go above 1, basically. So go ahead and close that off. And now what we need to do is set we need to set the value of our energy slider. So energy slider dot value. We need to set that equal to the fraction of energy, and that's the same thing that's happening up here, obviously. Energy slider dot value equals fraction of energy. So cool. Now that we have that, I'm going to go ahead and save it. And one more thing, we've got to go actually call it. So recharge stun gun. And I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this print statement. We don't need that anymore. Save it again. Go back over here, and let's go ahead and test it out. Once I finish this compiling, I'll go ahead and play it. So there we go, maybe. Yep, there we go. Play, and let's go over to this thing. I'm going to go ahead and shoot some so we can reduce our energy bar. I'm just going to use up all my energy. And I'm going to go over here and press F, and yep, it is recharging. Very cool. So that seems to work, and I stop holding in F, and then it stops recharging. Fire a few shots, go back over here, look at this, start recharging, and it all seems to be working. So press Control P to stop that. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.